Robert Zinni here from Five Senses Magazine, and today we're at Gato Azul with owner Barbe to talk about how Gato Azul is adapting with the restrictions and what you can do to continue supporting Barry's businesses. Barry, how are you doing today?
Hey, fine. How are you?
Doing all right.
Thanks for having us on.
Hey, no problem. I'm a huge fan of your food, first off.
Thank you.
And the one thing that I've been missing with the pandemic is I live right down the street, so on
Right.
Sundays when you play
have
music, I just
Sunday
on
jazz, I
on
know.
my patio and listen to
I
it, and I
know.
love it. So
Well, cool.
Yeah.
We're missing our music, definitely. Definitely missing music, so yeah.
exactly. So how has Gato Azul adapted to the changing times?
Well, what we did is once the restrictions came in to where we basically could do no service, we kind of went through like the whole process of 50 and 10 and none. And then we changed within 48 hours. We changed to a grab and go concept. We kind of made it a little bit of mini market in here. So we had like things you couldn't find at the grocery store at the time. We had flour, eggs, yeast, butter, milk, that type of stuff that kind of got hoarded early on. And then we're just in short supply. And so we started doing that. And then we went to a grab and go meal concept for individual or family size. So you could go online to one of our Facebook pages, El Gato Azul, Prescott Foodies, the restaurants at Prescott, my personal page, and every 2 days we post a new menu. And what we're doing individual and family-sized meals. They're basically ready to eat or to reheat, and you order between 12 o'clock for pickup between 2 and 6. And then on Fridays, we're doing a collaborative dinner. We're calling it the Progressive Prescott Dinner. So like in neighborhoods, they'll do progressive dinners where you go to somebody's house for the appetizer and someone else's house for the salad. So we're doing that on Fridays with other restaurants. And so they all deliver their food here. We post the menu Friday morning at 9:30 on Facebook. And then you pick up between 2 and 6. And that's like $40, serves two. And we've done it 2 weeks in a row. Last week it sold out in 31 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a great way to collaborate with everybody. We've had, Rosa's, we have Bill's Pizza, Park Plaza, Girls York Grill, Murphy's, and a few other guys in town. So it's been kind of fun.
Oh, that's great that
Yeah.
all these businesses are coming together for a good cause and feeding people in need and your regular customers.
And we're also doing a gift card exchange program.
Okay.
So myself and some of the restaurants in town, I give them $10, $20 gift certificates. They give me $10, $20 gift certificates. And then we randomly place those in our bags. So if you're Hungry Badger food truck, we put your gift card in our bag. Like not everyone, but kind of like an Easter egg hunt type thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing that also. Just kind of support each other downtown and try to get through as best we can.
Exactly. Well, it seems like you have a good setup. And right now we're here with kind of the grocery store.
So what
pickup,
we
right?
do this during the day is kind of just a convenience store type thing.
Right.
You can come in. We have a lot of people baking bread for their neighbors. Home baking right now is huge. Everybody's home baking, which is hysterical because it's like one of the things. It's a nice thing to revisit and relearn. So you can come in and we're giving away. You can have up to 5 pounds of flour, either bread or wheat flour, yeast, and dry goods, beans, that type of thing, at no cost. We have a donation jar if you'd like to make a donation, but you don't have to. So we're not asking questions, so to speak. But it's here if you need it. And because some of the things, it's still hard to find yeast at the store, which is kind of surprising to me, but we're still having a hard time with that.
Right. It's one of those things that like toilet paper. You don't expect that to go away.
I know. I don't understand. We've been finding toilet paper. I don't know what toilet paper is.
Okay. And so in the patio area where it's usually a great atmosphere to have some dinner, maybe a glass
Right.
of wine, it's a food pantry. So could you talk to us about your food pantry?
What we did right away when we decided to open, the fact of being open just for survival really wasn't sound very exciting. We're like, well, let's close. And so we decided instead, if we're going to be open, we want to do something else. We went back to our mission statement and our sense of community and working with nonprofits. So our patio, which was already enclosed with a tent already for the winter, we turned that into a food bank. So we're providing non-cost meals. It's everything from individual and family-style meals, dry goods staples, pantry items. We're also doing weekend boxes. And so those are meant for family 2, 4, 6, whatever it is. So you email us at gcgprescott@gmail.com. Gato Community Gives Prescott@gmail.com. So it's gcgprescott@gmail.com. Leave your phone number. Someone contacts you. And then we set up a delivery time for you to receive your box. If you're able to come down and pick it up, you can. But most people we're working with are people who are in isolation, older people who do not have transportation, someone who's caring for their grandchildren or for a infirmed or disabled family member, and the caretaker is not coming to the home anymore. So we're dealing with that. And I think after this weekend, we'll have served probably about 4,000 meals. And so that all came from when we started. I put a plea out through Facebook, requests through social media to our clientele and the community at large, and we just received an outpouring of support. We're planning on running the operation for another 6 months.
Okay.
Until things kind of die down, so to speak. So once the patio is able to reopen, this is all going to go. We have a catering kitchen on 6th Street. So our meal program, food box, and food bank program is going to go over to our other kitchen.
Nice.
Especially because we lost all of our catering business till the end of December. Oof. So it's just sitting there empty. So we're like, let's use it for that. And so then when the patio opens, then we'll move this all over there. Okay. But it's been great. We have guys like John Redding brought us, lent us some equipment. We need additional refrigeration, heating stuff. I said I need boxes on Facebook, and we got thousands of boxes. I said I need egg cartons. We got thousands of egg cartons. So it's going really well. Mm-hmm. It's like the most rewarding thing I think I've ever done as far as that goes.
Really? Okay, so you've been a part of the Prescott community, and you are notorious for your philanthropy here. And I just want to know, what's your inspiration about giving back to the community?
I don't really know. I think, I was raised with Midwestern values. Mm-hmm. A small town. You looked out for your neighbors. You looked out for the shut-ins. We would take boxes at Thanksgiving and Christmas to ladies, mostly elderly ladies or couples that weren't able to get out. We shoveled people's sidewalks and driveways, and that's what we did. And that just kind of stuck with me. And when we came to Prescott, it's such a take care of each other community anyways. It just kind of fit within kind of how I was raised and what my belief structure is. And it's almost kind of like a form of tithing. It's not a financial necessarily, but it's really just something that makes what you do mean more than what it really is.
Right.
So, yeah.
No, that's great to know. Where are you from in the Midwest?
From Ohio.
Ohio? I'm from Buffalo, New York.
All right, on northeast corner that's Cleveland, Youngstown, Akron, right there in the middle of nowhere, but everything it is Ohio, as far as that goes.
Nice. Okay. So El Gato is known for its delicious food, the variety of tapas. Your entrees are delicious as well. If you ever come here, the special of the day is always great too.
It's not special.
It's not?
It's a feature.
Oh, it's a feature? Sorry.
A feature is something made for you today. A special is something I'm trying to get rid of from yesterday.
Okay. Well,
it's a feature. It's a feature.
Okay. So with the features and your tapas, how's your menu looking right now? Is it a limited menu?
Right now we're running about, we do about 5 or 6 main dishes every day. So we're not doing tapas right now. But what we do is each day features maybe a tapa platter that has 3 or 4 of our favorites. Like tonight, so Monday and Tuesday pretty consistently are the street taco night, which has been huge. So we're doing these street taco bars. It comes in a little aluminum thing like this. It's carne asada, grilled chicken, and a seafood filling. And then you get flour and corn tortillas, sour cream, black bean, pico de gallo, cheddar, and then I don't remember what else goes with it. And then also, and that's like $25.
Okay.
And it serves 4 people.
That's a good deal.
Or you can do the grande, which includes a large serving of sangria or margarita for $15 more. And you get one of Barry's, not my Barry, Barry Weintraub's dancing skeleton sauce goes along with it. So the grande, you get food for 4, margaritas for 4, and some of that.
That's a killer deal.
I know, it's awesome.
Yeah,
I know.
right?
So, yeah.
Okay. So with a lot of the restrictions, Barry, a lot of restaurants had to furlough staff or lay off staff. How has your staff been dealing with the changing circumstances?
Well, we've gone to probably a little less than half of what we had. We were at 45 when it started. We're down to about 20 or so right now. Most of the staff that are not currently working left due to either they were students living in dorms and had to leave, they had other family issues, they had health issues they were concerned about, or they had pre-existing issues. So basically everybody that wants to work is still working. Our full kitchen staff is still on, but basically we've been able to employ pretty much everybody who wants to work or is able to work in this situation. And there's a few, it just doesn't make sense if you have 2 kids and you're a single mom driving in Prescott Valley on limited hours, it's difficult to make that financially work for you. And so we're aware of that. So we're looking, I think we'll be back. My plan is I think probably mid-June is when you'll see things come back around. And our staff is ready to come back as soon as we're able to. So and we've also implemented, we've got the hand sanitizers all over the place. There's one in the front door, the bathroom, they're all over the place, one in the office. We're using gloves, wearing masks during service. Really doing the same thing we used to do, but just kind of being a little more obvious about it so the public can see that we're doing that. With the curbside pickup, you can call from the curb when you arrive, or you can step inside the door, allow one customer at a time to pay for the food and pick up their food.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I did that. When you first started, my girlfriend and I walked down, and I was surprised that everybody was very respectful with the physical distancing.
Yeah.
How do you see El Gato Azul becoming stronger during this pandemic and afterwards?
Well, I think it happens, like you said, anytime there's any sort of a economic situation affects your business and you have to change or rethink your way of operation. We've got a lot of things we've taken away from this. Some product that we made like our fried chicken is phenomenal, but we've never done fried chicken. And we just did it and it's delicious and it's affordable. And so our thought is one thing we're probably going to do is we're thinking about taking the pre-made program over to our other kitchen and still offer that for a period of time to see how it goes. We've worked on some prepared meals that can be frozen or reheated at home.
Okay.
We've also changed the way we do our ordering as well as how we do our staffing, schedule and stuff like that. So it's really, I think the thing is, I was talking with Sherry Heine with the chamber about this. These are the times that as an operator, you will take something out of this and it's going to make you stronger when you come out on the other side. And I really, really strongly believe that. And we've done it with everything as far as various situations, as far as 9/11, the economic turndown, recession, all that stuff, and the businesses that came through it stronger, and are still here. And few of us don't really like to change, so we just kind of do the same thing. But this is definitely going to affect us long term. I think industry wide, I think I've read anywhere from 3 to 5 years to get back to normal, as far as the amount of revenue and the comfort of your customers. I think for us locally, we're probably about a year. Maybe a year and a half at the most. We've seen basically probably 75 to 80% reduction in revenue within 2 days. You went from here to here.
That's a tough loss.
And you still got payroll and all this other stuff to handle. So you figure out how to work around it, and the good guys will get through.
Yeah.
The good operators will get through. But also the ones that have already established a strong clientele. Those are the guys you see they're still. Because it's really important for us that when this doesn't just affect us as operators, it affects you as a customer as well. And so for us to be here to give you a little bit of respite, I think that's the biggest reason those of us that are open are doing it. We're not doing it to make a gold mine, because we're not. Really doing this to provide a respite to you and a thank you and allow you a bit of a break. And so I think, that's the biggest reason we're doing it. It's a hospitality industry for a reason. So
right, you're like the staple of the community, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's great that you're giving back. So thank you again for your time, Barry, and for you tuning in. Come down to El Gato Azul 7 days a week from 2 to 6 to support Barry and his amazing food here. Also, for more information about Five Senses, log on to 5ensesmag.com. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, this is Robert Zinni signing off.